Hey guys, it's your boy View back with more Mall Future content, and this video we will be taking a deep look at the Timeline Survival, the new game mode that we will be getting with the Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings update. And I thought it would be nice to give you guys explanation about the game mode because the game mode itself is a big game mode. It's deep. It has some stuff that needs to be understood well for provided that you need to advance in the game. Of course, you need to advance in the whole game mode as well. So I thought making this video would be helpful. I hope you guys would get some really good information out of this video. Anyways, looking forward to the Timeline Survival. What is Timeline Survival? First of all, the Timeline Survival is a seasonal content where agents explore numerous timelines with a team consisting of specific heroes to fight bosses causing abnormality. Basically, the concept is taken from the Loki TV series. If you have seen that, in the end, of course, we had the timeline disperses. So we have different areas called timelines. We will proceed from one timeline to the different timeline, proceeding by defeating the stages and the boss of the stages. And of course, once you have defeated the boss of the stages, then you can actually move to the different timeline and do the same. Now, a reset schedule is going to reset every 14 days, so it's going to be a 2 week event, basically 2 seasons in a month, which is awesome. Reset item, what's going to reset all the available difficulties, participating hero HP, survival tokens, and everything is going to be resetting around those at the reset, of course. Select at least 3 heroes to participate and build a team to enter timeline survivals, which is going to be kind of like Alliance Conquest slash the timeline battle. You have to use 3 heroes. The difficulty starts from threat level 1, which is going to be the lowest difficulty. Agents can use gold to select difficulties that have been cleared in previous seasons right away. So, of course, we will not be able to use gold right now because this is the season 1. After 14 days of the update landing, after 14 days of this game mode is out, at the reset, when you are choosing timelines or the difficulties, you can choose the already done difficulties. Basically, if you have gone from threat 1, for example, if you have gone from threat 1 to threat 3 in the 2 week period, you can start along with an you can start right away from the thread 3. Like, why would you want to clear the lower difficulties? Because lower difficulties probably will give you lower rewards, and the higher difficulty, the rewards will be better. So of course, if you have cleared a certain difficulty and this is actually giving you a good reward, you could actually continue with that difficulty using gold in the next season. So it is not for this season, okay? So this is how it's going to look like. Threat level 1, we have the future fight stage, or whatever you want to call that. We have the owned characters, and you can dispatch these characters in the participation characters. If you guys remember, in the old sheet lab, there was a mission, and I think there's still a mission, I think, where you can, well, there used to be a mission where you can actually dispose and dispatch your characters, complete that mission automatically in a certain time, and those characters will give you some rewards in return. This is kind of the same but a little bit different, okay? So you can see there are some restrictions that will be there depending on the threat that you are playing on, the difficulty, or I think the stages as well. So it will be depending on that. Secondly, we have the timeline survival. Clear the current timeline to unlock the next level. Of course, we have to clear this. We will have to use the gold to enter the timeline first and then dispatch your characters. So it's not going to be just free. But that's how it's going to be going on. Then we have the temporal energy is needed to explore timeline. So basically, agents can proceed one step at a time, and one temporal energy is used for each move. So it's kind of like going to be the game of shogi. If you have watched Naruto, it's a Naruto reference there. Or you can say it's kind of like the game of chess, where you are the only one playing the game, basically. So you can move one spot at a time. So you can see, if I was here on this building, I could just move to the right where the doom icon is, or from the doom icon I can move to the other one. We have this battle badge, I think the battle arena or whatever it's called, or I can move back or move forth. So okay, each movement is gonna take one temporal energy. Temporal energy that has been required through rewards cannot exceed the maximum amount. Plus, the temporal energy recovers after a certain time, just like energy. Also, it can also be acquired as a reward, because of course, if it resets in every 5 minutes, if you have done a mission within the 5 minutes, what are you going to do in the 10 minutes, right? So It's okay, you can get some extra energy from later on as well. Various features such as stages, rewards, shop, landmark, and portals are in each timeline. So there it's gonna be the spots that you will be moving on to. Okay, so if you move to a landmark spot, you can see the buildings or the volcanoes or anything. These are going to be the landmark spots. Agents can choose the desired effect among some survival effects. Okay, so basically you can choose between like maybe increase HP, increase your attack, survival, maybe HP increase, max HP, something like that. You can use one of those things, and then reward will not be given again upon re-entry. So you can do it once, and you can actually claim your survival effect if you want to. Second one, the landmark or whatever you want to be dropping down to will be the reward. So basically you can acquire the rewards from the battles that can help you out in the later on battles in that particular timeline. Okay, the portals are the means where, of course, that they are going to be on the map. Using a portal would cost survival tokens, which you would get probably from the surviving characters from each battle, I guess. But MOV points will not be used. Now I'm thinking like, what is the MOV points? Maybe I'm not sure. I have no idea what is MOV points, so maybe we will have a explanation for that in a bit. Then portals appear in specific difficulties. So it's not like you can just do anything. It's just going to be super easy as heck. It's not. The hidden steps or the hidden part of that timeline receive a survival effect. The effect may be useful. I'm not sure. May be useful. What does that mean? May be useful. But debuff that could hinder the mission can appear as well. So basically, you can receive a 30% increase of all HP heroes effect. Just I'm giving you example, but they could be like a no heal, like healing restriction there in the stage, something like that. Any debuff, okay, that can counteract the survival effect that you just received. So of course it could be difficult for those things. The shop, you can purchase some items that will help you in battle. Purchasing cost survival tokens and crystals. Don't use crystals, please. Yeah, please don't use crystals, always use that. Agents can continue visiting the shop by re-entering, so you can definitely go to the shop if you want to purchase some item. It's not like it's going to be restricted, but the purchase item will not be resetted, so you can only purchase one item, I believe, every single season, every 2 weeks, which is going to be, choose carefully. Then we have the hero admin office. This is super, it kind of looks like that chess game for sure. Replace participating heroes with other heroes or recover injured heroes. Of course, hero admin office. Okay, you have the admin office to make your heroes better or maybe make some changes. Survival tokens are needed to replace, recover, or revive a hero, which is awesome. You can use crystals, I believe. In the later part, you can also use crystals to revive the heroes, but it's awesome that you can also use the survival tokens to revive, recover, or replace the heroes that you are using already. Exclude or add hero through replacing. Three heroes must participate at all times, so you cannot go with just one character like Jean Grey. The effect can be used again upon re-entry, which is awesome. Then we have the normal stage battle that we just saw. It's not green, but it's kind of look like that. This one. This is gonna be probably the normal stage battle that we are talking about here. Build a team with participating heroes to proceed with the novel stage battle. Battles can be cleared only once, so you can clear the battle. You don't have to do the battle again. Plus, you will receive the battle rewards only once. After that, we have the hard stage battle, a little bit difficult than normal stage. Again, it's gonna be the same one. Battle can only be cleared once. It's gonna be difficulty mode. Boss stage battle are gonna be the hardest in this game mode. Build a team with participating heroes with the boss stage battle. The next difficulty can be unlocked by clearing the boss. So basically, the difficulty clearing that we are talking about here are gonna be the threats. So threat one will have the normal stage, hard stage, and boss stage. Once you defeat the boss stage of the threat one, you can unlock the threat 2. Basically how it actually works out. So it's pretty easy to understand. Now we have Timeless Arrive feature bank. Basically, rank, sorry, no, not the bank, the rank. So we have the feature ranks as normal, advanced, rare, heroic, legendary, mythic, depending on what threat you are on, how many battles you have won, and blah blah blah. Basically, it's gonna depend, I think, gonna be the seasonal rankings, just like Tamil battle or anything, right? It's just gonna be that. Available items on effect may differ based on the rank, so you probably can get better rewards or better items or effects at higher ranks. Rank in each timeline feature is distinguished by color, which is, yeah, we know that. Yeah, that's gonna be that. Now, explanatory image, how it actually will be looking like. So, the landmark. Once you receive the landmark, you can activate or get yourself some buffs or the effect. So, you can apply like this. You can apply the 10% chance to paralyze the enemy when attacked, and enemy are gonna be the mobs or anything, the characters that will be spawning as an enemy in that normal stage, boss stage, or the other stage. Okay. The second one is actually the increase HP by this one, bonus damage dealt to speed type. So these are going to be the survival effects or anything you want to call that in the landmark that you can choose. You can only choose one, so choose wisely. The portal. The portal that we will be using, plus these are the survival tokens that we will need. It looks like maybe 100 could be the least that you will need to use a portal, but yeah, it's how it's gonna work. The hidden, when you go for the hidden, your hero was ambushed and injured. Decrease HP of all participating characters by 15%. So basically, these are also some hidden buffs. And I think the hidden, because it's hidden, it's gonna be, I think, some random buffs or debuffs that you will be receiving throughout your journey in that threat level 1. I believe so. That's how it's gonna work. Then we have the shop. Of the shop does not need any explanation. You can just buy, purchase, anything. Three heroes participate in battle at the same time, and agents can control one hero, which is awesome. Just like the story mode that we go, three characters are there, but we can control one of them. In some of them, it's going to be kind of like the Shadowland if you have done those, the of course the Rumble stages, maybe with the three characters, or with the entry stages. You can control one of the characters, the main one, and two will act on their own on autoplay. So of course, I think PvP build might be useful, although we'll see how that actually rolls out. Timeline survival rewards can be acquired in a total of 3 features. We have the normal rewards. When entering specific locations, items can be acquired without having to battle. So basically, you can just go to those paths or those slots, and you can just acquire some free items basically without even fighting. Stage rewards, you have to clear the stages, either the normal stage or the difficult stage. I'm not sure if the boss stage is actually included in that. You can get those. Timeline tokens are used to make purchases in the shop. Now, I'm not sure if these timeline tokens, I think these timeline tokens are gonna be the same. It could be the same honor tokens. We call those honor tokens. So I think it's gonna be a different token. I don't think it's gonna be the same timeline battle tokens, but it will be nice because most people have them stacked up already, and they're useless basically. The chests are basically useless. So, but we'll see how that goes. Mission completion reward. Acquire mission completion reward after clearing all the bosses in a timeline. So there's not going to be just one boss. A few bosses, then you can unlock the difficulty. Once you defeat all the bosses, you can receive some rewards. Okay. When all the bosses have been defeated, the timeline will be cleared immediately, and agents can move to a different timeline. So basically, maybe you can skip some of the normal and the harder stages and straight up try to kill the boss stages if you can. And if you can do the boss stages, you will be able to clear all the other remaining stages automatically. Maybe, I'm just guessing, this is how it's gonna work, but we'll see how that goes. 10,000 gold is nothing actually. Agents can no longer explore the timeline when less than 3 heroes are surviving. Of course, you need to survive with more than 3 heroes. Well, not more than, at least 3 heroes. Okay. Agents may reset the timeline and use crystal revive heroes. So basically, if you lose any one of your character outside among those 3 characters, you either, I'm not sure, maybe you can use some characters to replace those. Of course, you can see. So you have to either reset the timeline, basically means I think we'll have to start from the first mission again, from the first spot, or you can use some crystals to revive heroes, which I don't really recommend. So it's not going to be super easy. Be picky, don't waste your crystals, please. Please note that all survival effects will be deleted when the reset takes place. So yeah, if you reset the timeline, if you have gone to a landmark, if you have purchased the HP buff, the HP buff will no longer be there with you, and you have to start from scratch. The HP of the heroes will be saved until the end of the season, even if the timeline resets. So basically, even if you reset the timeline, it's not guaranteeing you that you will get 100% HP for the 2 remaining heroes, considering that if one of them died in the battle. So yeah, it's gonna be tricky to use that. So yeah, go for that. And I think this is gonna be it for this timeline survival. I think it's a very fun game mode. It's gonna be very tactical. I think a lot of you have to use your head to go past this timeline survival. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this, and I will probably be making some more videos later on with some gameplay, actual gameplay for the timeline. Hopefully, this video was helpful for explaining the timeline survival. Basically, if I were to just summarize in like 2 minutes, I would say new game mode, timeline tokens used for buying stuff in the shop, reviving heroes as well, maybe recovering heroes. You have to use heroes in order to participate. Minimal of heroes are required. Then you can move one part or maybe one move each time. Temporal energy, one will be consumed each time you move. And after that, we have the stages, landmark, and everything where you can receive various items and the rewards. Then we have the boss stages, hard stages, and the normal stages where you can also clear some of the bosses. After clearing that boss, you can also clear or you can also unlock the next difficulty. Basically, the basic of timeline survival. So let me know in the comment section what do you think about the video. By the way, if you did enjoy the content, if you did think that this video was helpful, don't forget to leave a like on the video before you leave. It does motivate me to make more videos. Hopefully this video was helpful, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this new game mode. How are you planning to? It feels really, really interesting. And with that, as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.